Peacemaker is without a doubt the coolest DLC character so far. From his 65% damage combos to his unblockable 50/50s. We're going to go over absolutely everything you need to know about him. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Big Flounda, and this is Peacemaker. Peacemaker is a brawler archetype, which means you're a bit on the slow side, but you do astronomical damage. Like I'm talking, you land one hit, 65% with the right cameo is almost guaranteed. Now, Peacemaker has 4 things that I want to talk about that make him absolutely broken, and these are things that I use most in game. So we have forward 4-1. Forward 4-1's range is very good. It is very good for catching people out. It's a mid, and honestly, this is just a great string. I recommend using this very often. It's one of Peacemaker's best strings, if not his best range string. And you're playing a brawler, you're pretty slow. Brawlers kind of like to sit in this range and look for whiff punishes a lot, so try to do that with this string. Another great string, 2-2 grab. You can hit the mid block string, go for crazy combos. However, if they decide to duck it, they can duck that and punish you if you go for the grab. So don't always throw the grab out. You can always go for a 2-2-4 instead, which is -6. It's safe. You can always go for a 2-2 gunshot if you have someone like Striker to keep you safe. And if they decide to duck that and go for a down 1 or something, they get hit. You can always go for a down 3, which is one of the best pokes in the entire game. The range on this is disgusting. If you want to get your turn back, just throw it out there and go for something. I like to go for a down 3, go for a 1-2. Because then, once you use 1-2, you're +3 on block. Once again, 1-2 is +3 on block. So use 1-2 pretty frequently. And the last thing I want to talk about is Peacemaker's gut shot. His sweep is disgusting. The range on this thing is asinine, right? You can just hit some people. You can hit people from like half screen basically with Peacemaker's sweep. It's ridiculous. This character's normal buttons are crazy. Now let's go over his special moves. Peacemaker's gunshot, his enhanced gunshot, is a freestand combo extender that can do full combos from both full screen and directly in front of them. Let's say you hit this full screen. Send Eagly out there, now you can get a combo. You can do a dash up, 2-2 grab, continue the combo. Back forward 2 enhance is Peacemaker's armor, Human Torpedo. It's not very safe at all, but it does a lot of damage and it's a great armor for speed. This is a great wake up tool. Activate Anti-Gravity is one of Peacemaker's best moves, if not his best move. This move is disgusting, and there's a misconception that you can like kind of jump out of it. If you decide to jump this, it's very hard not to get hit by the overhead because of the way his body is angled. This is a John Cena WWE elbow drop. Good luck jumping out of that. You can also hold up on this move to instead do a jump in overhead and do a full combo. So you can actually do combos from this if you decide to just hold up. You don't even need to spend bar for that, by the way. It just does it. Activate Force Field is Peacemaker's anti-projectile move. It is disgusting for breaking any projectile. It can break any of Reptile's mucus balls. Activate Sonic Boom is one of Peacemaker's best combo tools, especially in the corner. Mid-screen, you can enhance it and get an air combo that you can extend into 2-2 grab for even more damage. But in the corner, it becomes a disgusting, basically just spammable tool, right? Yeah, in the corner, it becomes very gross. And also, you can actually, I've heard some misconceptions. You can combo from this mid-screen without bar. All you have to do is do a little dash up, and you can get a little combo just like that. It's actually quite simple. I thought that you couldn't do that, but the timing's just a little bit strict. Now we go over Peacemaker's most important moves, Eagly. Eagly is absolutely disgusting. Eagly is Peacemaker's best projectiles. Ground Air Offensive allows you to get a combo. It's a low combo starter from anywhere on the screen. Let's say they're all the way over here. Dash up, boom. Just like that, I started a combo from a low. And you can keep it going if you really wanted to, but the gravity scaling gets kind of rough around there. Beautiful Bird Bullet. It's a mid, but it doesn't do the same upward angle that Eagly does with this one, so you can actually hit people from full screen always this time. Sometimes Eagly will miss targets that are on the ground for too long because he does this little upward sweep motion at the end, but with Beautiful Bird Bullet, he never does that, so you can absolutely pelt people with Eagly that way. Now we have the Ultimate Ally, which gets rid of cameos, legit. It will go attack your cameo if you time it right. Look, Eagly just sits there and attacks Chameleon this whole time. Reptile can't use Chameleon this entire time, and Reptile is also taking passive damage while that happens. Now you have all these crazy moves and all these crazy buttons. What can you do with them? Let me go and show you guys some of my favorite ways to open people up on Peacemaker. Number one, going for a 1-2, which will leave them you +3, and then going for a backdash will almost guarantee a whiff punish if they go for a down 1 after. A lot of people will try to down 1 you after a 1-2, so here's my favorite strategy. Just go for this. The second it hits, backdash. Backdash, go for a forward 2-1. Or go for a forward 4-1, you get a full combo afterwards. My second favorite strategy, and this one's a little bit more risky. I'm not sure if it works 100% of the time, but I've never had this fail for me online. I can't tell if it's some weird hitbox issue or if it's just very hard to counter, especially with Striker. Go for a 2-1 and go for a 2-2. Instead of going for the throw, go for gunshots. What I usually find happens is they don't block all 3 of the gunshots for some reason. They go for a down 1 or something and it ends up screwing them. Those are the 2 strategies that I use online to open people up very often, and honestly they've been working really well so far, so try those out. Now Peacemaker has 3 distinct playstyles depending on which cameo you pick. There is the high damage playstyle, which doesn't have as much mix up. There is the high mix up playstyle, which is just impossible to block basically. And then there's zoning, which isn't as strong in Peacemaker as most people thought it would be, but it's not as bad either. Starting off with like the most popular strategy, the one that most people already know about, Striker. Striker can do asinine damage with Peacemaker. If you just go for his forward 4, 1 string, you're almost guaranteed like around 50%. Just go ahead and take a look at how simple this is. I do have one tip though, for people who've been struggling on these Striker combos. Treat it like this. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down into 4 steps for you, okay? Forward 4, okay, first step. Forward 4, 1. Forward 4, 1, back cameo. Okay, forward 4, 1, back cameo. Do it again, just like that. Then the second you hit back cameo, release your thumb off of the D-pad and then go back forward gunshot. That's what I want you to do. It's as simple as that. And if you just repeat that over and over again, you can continue getting Striker combos. One bar, 48%. Not bad at all. As a matter of fact, that is pretty ridiculous for this character. That wasn't even a corner combo. Would you guys like to see a corner combo? Holy moly. I'm just gonna say I freeballed that, right? I didn't look anything up. This is just me spitballing this. I play as Kung Lao personally, and I'm already doing 67% in the corner. I mean, that is just ridiculous, asinine damage that you can just pull off pretty easily, pretty simply with Striker. This playstyle, like I said, the mix-up isn't the best in terms of combo mix-up, but holy, the damage does make up for it. It's like 2-touch death with Peacemaker. Now we need to discuss my personal favorite cameo, Kung Lao. The mix-up that you get with Kung Lao is disgusting. So disgusting that I already had to make a video on this prior, so if you're interested even more, go check out that video as well. This strategy involves is 2-2 grab. This string is very strong, but there's something about it that's very interesting. You can cancel the grab into cameo moves. So you can just go ahead and jump and go for a mix-up. Just like Omni-Man's little setup, it is very hard to block. When you jump, you can't even really see the hat anymore for a split second, so they don't know whether or not they're getting hit by it in time. And if that's not enough for you, you use this string. You can also go for one of these, so if they try to jump out of it, they can't. The elbow drop has too much range, they get hit anyway for a decent chunk of change. And on top of that, you can hold up, get even more layers of mix-up on there. I mean, it's just despicable. It's despicable. This character's combo potential, mix-up potential with Kung Lao is insane. And Kung Lao gives him this launcher, which is really nice if you just go ahead and hit that grab. I think the Kung Lao is great. The hat obviously takes the cake for being why it's so great, but the mix-up potential that you get because of this combo, that obviously you can combo into your 2-2 grab string. So you can just keep on looping this pressure. Let's say I get one of these combos off. Just keep on looping it, legitimately. Just keep on looping it. there isn't much that Reptile can do about this. Now, in the corner, it doesn't loop as easily. And as a matter of fact, you don't really loop with that string anymore, so you got to find a new way. But I mean, at the end of the day, the mid-screen pressure is just so hard to get out of that once they're in the corner as Peacemaker, like we discussed last time, you get access to your disgusting Sonic Boom combos and all your Blow Dart combos as well. So yeah, there is a lot of shenanigans that go on in this corner, and if you get them there, which is very easy with Kung Lao, game over. And finally, we have Zoner Peacemaker. I don't like this strategy that much because Peacemaker zoning isn't like the best in the game, but it's pretty annoying, especially when you combine Force Field with Motaro shit. Like, this is annoying. I won't lie. Like, it's ridiculous. The amount of projectiles you can send at somebody is kind of dumb. Along with like reflecting, you can bring out Reflect, then pull your Force Field out, then continue your zoning, and by the time Reflect is gone, or by the time Reflect is back, your Force Field is gone. So you can literally just bring him back out whenever you'd like. Oh, my Reflect's gone. Time to get Force Field back in. You can just keep on spamming that. They really can't hit you with anything from full screen. They got to come close to you, and you have insane damage up close. Obviously, Eagly is really good from this range as well. You hit one Eagly, you get a full screen combo, which is disgusting. So honestly, the zoning isn't too bad. The only issue for Peacemaker is he doesn't have like a crazy mid projectile that he can spam. Eagly does have a cooldown. Also, something super strong with this in general, get rid of their cameos often. A lot of cameos can like have like anti-zoning properties, not with Eagly. Eagly goes and messes your cameo up, buddy. So you can't put on that Sub-Zero armor. Nuh-uh. Very fun to use. Not very fun to play against. I personally wouldn't recommend the zoning playstyle, but I know there are a lot of degenerates out there who want to see me cover this, so there you go. All right, now you know what your buttons do, you know what your specials do, and you know how to open people up. It's time to learn some Peacemaker optimal combos. There's one more secret to winning games on Peacemaker. If you like this video, you will guarantee a win on your first game on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something. If you learned something new, tell me in the comment section below, or if I missed something that you found, please let me know about it. I'd love to hear about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm streaming every single day on my Twitch channel and on my YouTube channel around 7 p.m. EST, so I hope to see you there. I have a Discord server where we set up 1v1s, and we're doing crossplay tournaments and stuff very soon, so go ahead and join that up. I appreciate you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out!